Hello dear students, welcome to your accountancy class. What we are studying today, we are going to understand the 3-column cash book. And I had already told you that how many types of cash book are there? 4 types of cash book are there. So in the last classes you have learned the single column cash book, double column cash book. Today we are going to understand 3-column cash book. Now it comes into your exam for 12 marks and therefore it is very important to understand it. Okay? So yes, let us start our today's class. Now see, these kind of questions are not given into your textbook. In textbook dalli 3-column cash book innu questions illa. Question bank dagnu illa. But they are very important to be understood. Normally, every wholesale business ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಾ ಕಾಮನ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Okay, so ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಿಂದನೂ 3-column cash book ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬಹಳ ಮಹತ್ವದೈತಿ. As such questions are not there into your textbook, kindly write down whatever is written there. Okay, so I will read out the sum. Record the following transactions in the triple column cash book and balance it. So let us see what is the speciality of this kind of sum. What is the first transaction given? See, they have given us the opening balances. So that is cash in hand and cash at bank. Then there is the next transaction paid into bank. So you can understand now that it's a contra entry where both the effects are coming into the same account. Then purchase goods for cash, normal entry. Received a check from Upendra and allowed him discount. Please understand, check received from Upendra and helagataru. Discount nu kotra anta helagataru 200 rupees ida. But are they mentioning that the check is deposited in the same day? No. So, yaವಾಗ ಇಂತಹ transaction ಬರ್ತಾವ check related, especially when the check is received, kindly be little bit alert because here 2 transactions will come. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀರಿ ಅದರ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ದಾಗ ಬರೀತೀರಿ. And when that amount is deposited into the bank, that time the contra entry will be done regarding the amount deposited into bank. Okay? So next is paid to Darshan in full settlement. Nodri, Darshan avರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡುವುದೈತಿ? ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಡುವುದೈತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ 8000. ಓಕೆ, ಕೊಡಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ ಎಷ್ಟು? 7600. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್. ಈ 8000 rupees ಅದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, your answer will go wrong. This is the information that is given to you. 8000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡುವುದದಾವು, ನೀವು ಕೊಡಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ 7600 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ? 400 rupees ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಉಳಿಸಿದ್ರಿ. So that's the discount received. So you should write down the entry for 7600 and for 400, but you should not show the entry for 8000. Otherwise your sum will go wrong. Next, check received from Priyanka 7000. Again, are they mentioning that the check is deposited same day? No. So you have to be alert. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, deposited checks received on 5th and 15th to bank for collection. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು 15ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ ಏನು ಚೆಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಅವರು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ. So here now the amount will be added and the entry will be done for the bank deposition, bank for collection. Then due for officers. What due? Of course, cash due. Then interest received by cash. Paid for advertisement charges by check and withdrawn cash for personals. Unkidella routine regular entries are okay. So on the basis of this, let us start solving the 3-column cash book. Okay. So I hope ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಟಿರಿ. Now what I will do is I will start solving the answer for this. Okay? Yes. So first all of you understand what are the columns that are drawn. As it is a 3-column cash book, ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ 3 columns ಬಂದು. So first of all ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, 2 ಪೇಜ್ ತಗೋರಿ. Okay? And draw like this, debit side, credit side. Debit side ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇದು date column, then receipts column. ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಮೊದಲ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಎರಡು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ವು. ನಿಮ್ NCERT ಬುಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ PU ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂತದನ್ನ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. First column is of receipt number. Whenever you are receiving the cash, you make a receipt note for that. So that's the receipt number. Then the ledger folio. Okay, as it is. ಮೂರು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಯಾವ ಅದಾವ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅದರ ಆಧಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಸರು ಬಿದ್ದೈತಿ. 3 column cash book. The first column is for discount allowed. If you are allowing the discount to somebody, that amount of discount will be written here. Then the second column is regarding the cash that is received and the check that are received. Okay. In the same way, the second half is for the date, payment, voucher number, ledger folio, discount received, cash paid, and the check issued. Okay. So in this way, how many columns are there? See, 3 columns on both the sides, and that's why the name comes 3 column cash book. Okay. So all of you kindly understand the format and accordingly draw it. Okay. Now what we will do, we will start solving the sum. Okay. So let us read the first transaction. What it says for September 2012 01, that is the opening balance. Okay. So write down by balance brought forward. And what is the cash balance? The cash balance is rupees 12,000 and the bank balance is rupees 12,000. Okay. Then paid into bank. What paid into the bank? Obviously cash paid. So yen journal entry ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, the bank is the receiver. So bank account debit to cash account. Okay. So please understand posting ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡೋದೈತಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅದ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅದ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡೇಟ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 03. ಓಕೆ. ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. This is the bank column. How much is the money that is deposited? 5,300. As it is a contra entry, the second effect will come here only. So NF column ಏನಾಯ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ C ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ. Okay. Give the second effect for 03. Where the second effect will go, see, cash account the credit side ದಲ್ಲಿ by bank account. Okay. Now in which column you will write down the amount? Into the cash column. And what is the amount? 5,300. Okay. Now let us go for the next transaction. Purchase goods for cash. So whenever you do purchases, ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ, it will go out. So write down the date 04 by purchases. Okay. And how much is the amount? See, amount is equal to rupees 4,000. Next, received a check from Upendra and allowed him discount. So whenever you receive a check, normally bank account ಬರಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಚೆಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆಗಿಂದಾಗ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರಿಟನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಫಾರ್ rupees 18,000. ಓಕೆ. And you have allowed a discount for rupees 200. So write it down into the discount column. Next, cash sales. So yaವಾಗ cash sales ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, whether the money will come or it will go, it will come. So write it on the receipt side to sales. And how much is the amount? See, it is rupees 8,000. Okay. Next, paid to Darshan in full settlement. So you are making the payment. Write it on the payment side. By who is the receiver? Darshan is the receiver. So write down by Darshan. What is the amount that is being paid to him? 7,600. Now what is the discount? It is 400. By mistake also, do not write the amount 8,000. Why that amount 8,000 is given to you? So that you can understand what is the amount received, discount received. 8,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡುವುದೈತಿ, and while giving a payment, you are giving him 7,600 only. So ultimately you have saved for yourself 400 rupees. Okay. Next, received a check from Priyanka. Okay. So put down the date 15. What you will write down? You will write down 2. Who is the giver? Priyanka is the giver. Priyanka account. Okay. And what is the amount? See, amount is equal to rupees 7,000. Normally, whenever the check is received, the amount should be shown into the bank column. But is the check deposited in the same day into the bank? No. And that's why we are showing the amount into the cash column. Okay. Next, now see what they are telling. Deposited checks received on 5th and 15th to the bank for collection. ಯಾವ amount ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. 50 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾವಿರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಬಂದೈತಿ? 18,000. 15 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾವಿರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಬಂದೈತಿ? 7,000. So 18 plus 7 is equal to how much it will become? 25,000. So 25,000 rupees as a check ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಬಂದಿರಿ for collection. So who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver. Is the cash actually going out? No. Then why do you put a credit to the cash? To cancel the effect of the debit. Please understand, this is very important in double column and three column cash flow. So now again there is a contra entry. Bank account at the debit side dalli to cash account. Bank account at the debit side dalli to cash account. How much will be the amount? The amount will be 25,000. How did this 25,000 come? See, 18,000 rupees of the date 5th and 7,000 rupees of the date 15th. So together it became 25,000. Now this is a contra entry, so second of effect also will come here. What's the date? 20. Write down by. What you will write down? See, by bank account. And in which column the amount will be shown? Into the cash column. Okay. Why did you put a credit to cash? To cancel the effect of debit. That's it. So ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗೈತಿ? Final entry ಆಗೈತಿ. Bank account debit to the respective people who had given the check. Okay. Next, drew for office use. What drew? Obviously cash drew. Okay. So this is again a contra entry. What is coming into the business? See, cash is coming into the business. Cash account debit. Who is the giver? Bank is the giver. Okay. So cash account debit to bank account. So give the effects. Cash account at the debit side dalli to bank account. Cash account at the debit side dalli to bank account. What is the date? See, the date is 22. In which column you will show the amount? Into the cash column. Whenever you write down bank, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ amount cash column ನಲ್ಲಿ ನ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಏನೇನು amount ನೋಡ್ರಿ? Amount is equal to rupees 5,000. Okay. Contra entry ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ? ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. So where the second effect will go? Bank account the credit side ದಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, for the date 22 by cash account. And which column the amount will be shown? Into the bank column. And how much it is? It is rupees 5,000. Okay. Next, interest received by cash. So receiving interest is a receipt for the date 23 to interest account. Okay. And how much is the amount? See, amount is equal to rupees 10,000. So cash column nalli baradu bitti 10,000. Okay. Next, paid for advertisement charges by check 28 by advertisement and in which column the amount will come? Into the bank column for rupees 2,000. Okay. Last, withdrew cash for personal use. Okay. So wherever the word personal comes, drawings account will come. Okay. So by drawings amount is equal to rupees 1000. Cash is being withdrawn, so cash column. Okay, so with this what you have done, you have finished the posting. ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ, ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮುಗ್ದೈತಿ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ 5 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ತೆಳಗಿನ 3 ಗೆರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಟೋಟಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. Okay, now see here, wherever discount column are there, ಅಲ್ಲಿ balance ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗೈತಿ as it is ಇಟ್ಬಿಡು. So this is 200 and this is 400. There will be no changes into the discount. ಅಂದ್ರೆ balances ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ 200 ಐತೆ, 200 ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಟ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 400 ಟೋಟಲ್ ಐತಿ, 400 ಇಟ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಉಳಿದ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅದಾವ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. So see at the cash column and do the total. Always debit side will be greater. So use your calculator. And how much is the total? See, total is 60,000. Take the same on the opposite side and find out the balance. September ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 30 ದಿನನೇ ಇರ್ತಾವು. So by balance carried forward and see how much is the balance. So the balance is 1700. In the same way, do the total for bank column also. So what is the total for bank column? 42,300. Take the same on the opposite side and whatever items are given, adanadaraginda less one. So you will find out what's the balance, 35,300. Okay, so in this way what you are going to do, you are going to prepare a 3 column cash book. Okay, ನೀವು ಏನು ಡಬಲ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬುಕ್ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕಲ್ತೀರಿ, it's just ditto like that. What is the addition in 3 column cash book? Only discount journal entries are given. And whenever discount entries are given, you can show the amount of discount into their respective columns. Okay, that's the only thing that you have learned today. Okay, we are going to take one more question. So what we are doing, we are taking one more question. Okay, so what the question says, enter the following transactions in a cash book with discount, cash and bank column. So in this way they will tell you clearly, okay, what are the columns that need to be done. As a single column cash book they will tell you into the question. If it is a double column cash book, they will tell you. If it's a 3 column cash book, they will tell you that also. So you should read the question correctly and then only draw that what kind of cash book is required. Okay, so ಏನು ಹೇಳಕತ್ತಾರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, commence business with cash. Read the transactions. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಸಿಗ್ತೈತಿ that how the question needs to be solved. So when the word is coming commenced, ultimately ಅವಾಗನ ಚಾಲು ಆಗೈತಿ, there will be no opening balance. Okay, then paid into the bank. What paid? Cash paid, obviously. Then bought goods and paid by check. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ದಿಂದ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಯಾವಾಗ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಪೇ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀರಿ. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಚೆಕ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡೋದೈತಿ that when it has been deposited. Okay, now next question, sold goods for cash and deposited the same in the bank for rupees 2,600. Very important adjustment. Okay, so here they are making the sales and for that they received a check and that is deposited into the bank also on the same day. Okay, now bought goods and paid by check. For payment, no issues. Bought stationery. Now received cash from Hegde rupees 680, allowing him a discount of rupees 20. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದಪ್ಪ, ಈ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ರು. Okay, so there might be some transaction related with Hegde and for that he is paying now that amount. Then paid Santosh his dues by check rupees 240 and receiving a discount of rupees 10. Then paid to Chandra a check of rupees 400. Sold goods for cash and remitted the same into the bank for rupees 585. Our check to Chandra returned dishonored. This is new for you. See, Chandra ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೀವು 400 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ, ಚೆಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಚೆಕ್ ಏನಾಗೈತಿ, ಬೌನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಥದ್ದಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ. ಈಗ ಇದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರಣ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಒಂದು ಮೇ ಬಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Other than that, the sign mismatch is there, or the date wrong entry has happened, or some another issue has there. So in such cases, the check will dishonor. Now ಏನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, ಆ dishonor ಸಲುವಾಗ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಲಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Drew check for salary rupees 2365 and lastly drew check for personal use. Okay, so again as I said, these transactions are not there into your textbook. So first ಇದನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದರ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು. Okay, so yes, you all have written the question. Now what we will do, we will start solving the answer. Okay, so what I have done here, see, I have prepared a 3-column cash book with the respective columns. Okay, in the books of yaar pustaka ಐತಿ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, but heading ಅಂತೂ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. What it is, it's a 3-column cash book. Okay, so yes, let us start. Which year it is? It is 2012 for the month of November. So write down into the date column 2012 November. Okay, now let us start the posting. First entry for the date 1, what they are telling, commence business. So what will be the entry? Cash account debit to capital account. How much amount is there? See, it is rupees 16,000. Then paid into bank. What paid? Cash paid. So what will be the journal entry? Bank account debit to cash account. Okay, for the date 2 to cash account. In which column the entry will be made? Into the bank column. How much it is? 14,500. Now this is a contra entry and therefore 2 effects will come. So compulsorily C anta ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, by cash account. And amount ಯಾವ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Okay, and how much it is? It is rupees 14,500. Okay, sorry, here it will come by bank and amount will go into the cash column 14,500. Okay, next bought goods and paid by check. Okay, so bought goods means it will be a payment for the date 10 by purchases. What is the amount? Amount is rupees 3,850. How the payment is being made? It is being made by bank. Okay, bought furniture for cash. Okay, so again purchases entry for the date 12. Buy furniture into the column cash column. How much it is? It is 680. Okay, yes, see, fast ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಬಿಡಿಸಬಾರದು. Sold goods for cash. Next, ಇದು correct ಐತಲ್ಲ. Okay, sold goods for cash and deposited the same into bank rupees 2,600. So goods sell ಮಾಡಿರಂದ್ರೆ ultimately ಏನು ಬರ್ತೈತಿ? Cash ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. Okay, so 2 sales. ಈ ಮಹತ್ವದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನೈತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ದಾಗ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, goods sold for cash and the same is deposited into the bank. ಈ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀವಿ? ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ದಾಗ ಬಂದಿದೆ 2,600. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ bought goods and paid by check. So again for the date of 16, by purchases. The payment is made by check, so show it into the bank column. And what is the amount? See, 4,850. Next, bought stationery. Stationery vannu kharidi madidi. So for the date 20, buy stationery. And what is the amount? See, amount is rupees 185. Write it down into the cash column. Next, received cash from Hegde, allowing him a discount of rupees 20. Okay. So Hegde avar kade cash bandeti on the date 22. 2. Who is the giver? Hegde is giver. Okay. So what is the amount of discount that is allowed to him? It is rupees 20. And ದುಡ್ಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದೈತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ 680. Paid Santosh his dues by check, receiving a discount of rupees 10. So payment the entry ಐತಿ, show it on the payment side by who is the receiver? Santosh is the receiver. Okay. Now as you are making the payment by check, show it into the bank column 240, and there is a discount received of rupees 10. So then discount column ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ. Next, paid Chandra by check. Okay. So payment is entry ID. Who is the receiver? Chandra is the receiver. So by Chandra account. What is the check that is being paid? It is rupees 400. So bank column ನಲ್ಲಿ 400 ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ. Now, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಲೆಕ್ಕದ ಮಹತ್ವದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. Okay. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. Sold goods for cash and remitted the same into the bank 585. Okay. So 26 to sales. The amount is remitted into the bank directly. So that is 585. Hang ಆಗ್ತಾ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಗಂತೂ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೈತಿ. ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಬಟ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಪೇ ದಿಂದ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತಾರ. ಸೊ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜಮಾ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಮಾ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ರಾಂಗ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಏನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರಿ? ಸೇಲ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಮಾ ಆಗದೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಮಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಅವರ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಟು ಚಂದ್ರ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಆನರ್ಡ್. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಚಂದ್ರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೀವು 400 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬಂದ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ. ಆ ಚೆಕ್ ಏನಾಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟೈತಿ? ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸ್ಆನರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ, ಡಿಸ್ಆನರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವು, ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ? ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚಂದ್ರ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಆನರ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನಿಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರಾಕತೈತಿ. ಚಂದ್ರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ? ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಡಿಸ್ಆನರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ. The examiner should come to know that this is the entry of dishonor. Again, in which column you write down the amount? As it is a bank transaction, in the bank column itself, because that much amount has to be cancelled, and to cancel this entry is being done. It's a cancellation entry. Okay. Next, drew check for salary for the date 30 by salary account. In which column the amount will be shown? Into the bank column, which is rupees 2,365. Last entry, drew check for personal use. Okay. So whenever personal use is there, which account will come? Drawings account will come. So by drawings account, amount is rupees 100 into the bank column. Okay. So ee ರೀತಿದಿಂದ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿತು. ಇನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ? ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಡೂ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲೌಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಾಕತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? 20. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 10. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Now do the total of the cash column. How much it is coming? It is coming 16,680. Take the same on the opposite side, 16,680, and find out the balance for 30 November. Okay. November dalli 30 irtೈತಿ. So by balance carried forward. Okay. So use your calculators and tell me what is the balance. So the balance is 1350. Okay. In the same, do the total of the bank column. It is 18,085. Okay. Take the same total on the opposite side, 18,085, and find out the balance. And what is the balance? The balance is 6,280. 6,280. Okay. So with this, our 3-column cash book comes to an end. We have covered almost all the types of entries. ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. In online video classes, we cannot make you practice. We can teach you the technique. Practice ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So practice ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೈತಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಡ್ಸಕ್ ಚಾಲು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಬರ್ತಾವು ಕೇಳಿ. ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Within 7 o'clock or maximum 7:30 ಒಳಗನ ನೀವು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. You cannot call at 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Okay? Yes. So with this, we conclude our 3-column cash book. I hope you have understood it. Thank you.